can't hack my surveillance system. You dumbass. But I guess. Verified facts. Wow. Y'all something else, boy. I swear I'm a VIP. I'm a very important person. Look at the links y'all go through. So nobody gonna hit my motherfucking cash up. I'm about to go, man. I done gave y'all a lot of motherfucking content today. I done a lot of shit and put up with a lot of bullshit for no reason. Hit that support link. Hit that support link. Straight up, why not? That's why Vic got your white bitch, Chucky. Won't you go over there and get mad at Vic for taking your white bitch from you? That white bitch over there donating to Vic. Not you now. Everybody talking about your bitch ass, boy. You was on your knees with that nigga. Oh, Tommy, don't do me like that. Tommy. You my favorite YouTuber. Get Mayor of Detroit out of here. That nigga the mayor of Tommy Balls. Get Mayor of Detroit out of here. That motherfucker the mayor of Tommy Balls. Get him out of here. He's the mayor of Tommy Balls. I'm sorry, Detroit. I can't fuck with you people, man. Y'all allow fuck boys like this to survive? Come on, man. I can't fuck with niggas in Detroit like that, man. Except my family, man. Straight up. Y'all let niggas survive like this? For real? You can't be serious. No wonder Detroit is one of the worst cities in the United States of America. No wonder Detroit, and that's no disrespect to, listen, I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas that's tearing up Detroit and how gangster you think you are. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, y'all ain't doing nothing but tearing up the place where y'all fucking stay. Look at that bitch, man. Look at Detroit, man. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves, man. Detroit ain't y'all city. So when a motherfucker talk about Detroit, how you gonna go try to kill a nigga? Because that nigga talking about my city. Bitch, you live in the city and look what you doing to your city. Look what you contributing to your city. So me talking about your city, based on what I see, ain't even equaling what you doing to your city, because y'all dumbass living in the goddamn city and helping terrorize the city. Gangsters and all. That's the truth, man. That's the truth, man. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all ain't doing nothing but terrorizing the city, killing everybody in the fucking city. That's why nobody wants to go to the city. That's why that'll be the last city on the face of this motherfucking United States that get revamped. Because they gotta get rid of you stupid motherfuckers. For real. Y'all shoot them up, bang, bang, every day, all motherfucking day. Y'all burning the motherfucking houses down. Y'all destroying entire motherfucking neighborhoods. You feel what I'm saying? Let's be real about this situation. Detroit is a piece of shit. There are some good people in Detroit. Y'all need to relocate. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Right? Detroit ain't been on the map since Motown and motherfucking GM. You feel what I'm saying? How long has that been? Come on, man. Y'all need to revamp, bruh. Y'all need to revamp. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you. Keep the chat clean. Y'all need to revamp. Any motherfucker thinking of moving to Detroit, stay as far away from that motherfucker as possible. Don't make me play these Detroit videos, man. Don't make me play these Detroit videos. And the reason why Detroit is like that is because of you motherfuckers who live in Detroit and allow other stank motherfuckers like vaginal discharge and every fucking body else in that motherfucker to do what they doing. That's why y'all city is a piece of shit. That's a fact. Y'all city a piece of shit. But you know what's crazy? It's not y'all city. Y'all keep saying, why you talking about my city? Bitch, you acting like you got stock in Detroit. You don't have stock in Detroit. You don't own no property in Detroit. And if you do, you got it on at the tax sale for $1,500, $2,000, $2,500 like VD. What you done to that property? Nothing. What have you done to the community in which you motherfucking bought that property in? Not a goddamn thing, but sold dope out the house and smoked dope out the house. You're detrimental to the city of Detroit. Facts. It's good people in Detroit. Why don't you stupid motherfuckers move out, goddammit, and let them rebuild that motherfucker? Because Detroit could be motherfucking on the up and up once again. Right? In the automotive days. Right? Alright. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Oh, Walt G. You talking about Walt G? Yeah, Walt G making shit out. You know what I mean? He doing his thing. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers say he think he gangster. He gangster enough, goddammit, according to y'all terms, because ain't never one of you niggas touching it. And he'll ride through by himself at any point in time. This Walt G. I ain't checked out his videos in over a year. It's been a couple years. He's still good, sunshine. I ain't checked him out in about a couple of years. Oh, shout out to Shay, too. Shay part of helping revamp and revitalize Detroit. You see what I'm saying? But every time he do, motherfuckers coming in trying to tear what he trying to do down. Shout out to Walt G and shout out to motherfucking the Shay Show from Detroit. Straight like that. Straight like that. You feel me? Don't make me play some of the documentaries on Detroit. You feel me? Respect as iron, block that person. Bitch, you ain't my daddy. What you mean? You know I see you speaking to me. Bitch, get up out of here, nigga. You not my daddy. Nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Niggas is lost. You feel me? Shit.
B, he hasn't actually done anything to you. You've done it anyway. Vic, though, on the other hand, he stood up to Tommy like a man, called out
Vic ain't stood up to shit, though. All Vic doing is trolling and talking shit to whoever he want to. Vic sucking Tommy dick behind closed doors. So, Jay Black, you don't know what the fuck you talk about. Go and make your videos about me. I heard you, well, I'm about to go back in the live stream and start making videos on Tommy and True Freeman. Bitch, shut up from the UK. Shut up. I really don't care, man. I really don't. You feel me? Your videos I agree with, I'll go ahead and play. The rest of your shit, fuck you. If it has anything to do with me, fuck you. I don't care. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. And I find it odd in this video, you take 10 motherfucking minutes. I bought a new bed. I'm buying this. I'm buying that. I'm buying that. Seems like your bitch ass trying to show off, but oh fucking well. I know you listening. Your next video gonna be talking about what I said. Cause you listen to every show I do. But oh well. I ain't got no beef with you. You trying to create beef with me. Shut the fuck up and mind your business. You actually admit that you like drama and you like beef. I got those videos of yours downloaded because you like to do streams and put them on private. That's what you like to do.
Me.
Just mind your business.
I saw Chassis in Vic's chat room, and Vic's still getting those donations. So it seems that it's not like back in the day where you had to kiss Tommy's ass. You guys, if you stand up to Tommy, believe it or not, you'll actually get some respect. So, Chucky, look at you now.
All right, I want y'all to understand something about Jay Black. Jay Black believes that if you stand up to Tommy, you get some respect. I've stood up to Tommy, and I'm getting nothing but disrespect. Vic stood up to Tommy, but he didn't stand up to Tommy. He stood up to Tommy's balls and his fucking hot dog at the forefront of his balls. Now, Jay Black is saying that Vic stood up to Tommy because Vic got Chassis in his chat still donating to him. So he, fucking Jay Black perceives that to be standing up to Tommy. How was he standing up to Tommy when Tommy didn't attack this motherfucking daughter. This is what I don't get. I want you to address this, Jay Black. Jay Black, I want you to address this. Since you had the gall to sit up here and say that Vic just stood up to Tommy and did Vic stand up to Tommy? Vic stood up to let me make something clear. Chucky, Jay Black. You say Vic stood up to Tommy in regards to the chastity situation. Because that's when Vic went off on Tommy, when Tommy attacked a white chick named Chastity that's been donating to him. But last time I checked, Tommy told Vic that he hopes that his house catch a fire and his wife, his fucking daughter, which I think was 4 or 5 at the time, die in the house fire. And Vic didn't stand up to Tommy in regards to his own family, but Vic stood up to Tommy in regards to a white bitch that's been financially supporting him because he ain't got no job but no means of making any goddamn money outside of his wife's motherfucking place of employment. And you have the nerve to come live and turn around and say Vic stood up to Tommy. Vic didn't even stand up to Tommy when Tommy attacked not only his wife and him, he attacked his daughter and hoped they all die in the house fire. And Vic did not stand up to him for that, but he's only standing up to Tommy in regards to protecting chastity so he can continue to get those motherfucking donations, i.e. monetary gain. Why don't you address that, Jay Whack? Why don't you address that, Jay Whack? Nobody cares about your new bed. Nobody cares about none of that. You already said you about to start doing lives again now. You're making fucking excuses to go live and get in Tommy and me. I really don't give a fuck, my dude. Until you can show your face and talk, everybody already knows what I look like. I don't have to show my face anymore. I've shown my face enough. I don't have to show my face anymore. That's the difference between me and you. You hide your face deliberately. You understand what I'm saying? Stop with all the fuckery. But Vic stood up to Tommy. Vic stood up to Tommy. Yeah, stood up to Tommy for the white bitch that's helping him pay the bills in that motherfucker. But he didn't stand up to Tommy when Tommy wished his house would catch on fire and Vic, his wife, and his daughter die in that house fire. He didn't stand up to Tommy then. So right now, I don't know what to call you, Jay Quack. You feel what I'm saying? Jay Quack, I don't know what to call you. Since you about to make videos on me and live streams about me, I might as well say something. I might as well see something, say something. Might as well. You sound whack right now saying that Vic stood up to Tommy in regards to a white bitch that he was protecting for financial gains, but he didn't stand up to Tommy in regards to his own wife and motherfucking daughter. You sound like a whole dumb bitch, Jay Quack. You really do. You make some good videos, but you also make some dick in the booty videos. Let's just be clear about that, sir. You can make all the fucking videos about me that you want. Hey, look, listen. I done had everything thrown at me. I really don't give a fuck. No, I ain't never talked to him on the phone. Please slide? No, Walter, no, I ain't never attempted to. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to talk to Shay because Shay letting a lot of shit pass on those properties that shouldn't be passed. But at the end of the day, he's just a property manager. That's what Shay is, property manager. He does a good job at it, you know what I mean? It's just some pointers I could give him, you know what I mean? Been there, done that. You feel that? He got his thing going on, though. He getting that bread, though. You know what I mean? It's just the shit that he goes through with some of these fucking contractors or alleged wannabe contractors. It's like, man, a lot of that shit can be cut out. But, you know, who am I? Show ain't PD Pod motherfucker. Feel what I'm saying? I wonder how much it would be to buy a small block of abandoned houses near Walter where Walter patrols. I'll tell you what, I guarantee you, goddamn, if y'all wanna come together and put y'all money into Detroit and wait it out, then we all can chip in. I guarantee you that I can put something together before the end of this year, and we can buy an entire block for less than $50,000. I'm talking about. A matter of fact, I guarantee you, we can buy probably about 30 houses within the same neighborhood for under 50,000. But we're gonna have to sit on them. Ain't no motherfucker ready putting no money in them motherfuckers right now. Ain't no motherfucker, you wait till the investors come put it in. We're gonna have to sit on them. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. Motherfuckers in my neighborhood bought lots for $500 and waited them out. Empty lots. And then they turned around, and when the shit flipped, they sold those empty lots for $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 fucking dollars. That's a fact. So it's on y'all. If y'all buy something in Detroit, buy empty lot. Buy empty lot. Like if you can buy empty lot for a couple hundred, $300, $400, $500, $1,000, buy the lot. Because when them investors come in 10, 15 years down the line, you'll be able to sell a lot for 30, 40, 50 fucking grand because they eager to grab the property to build on it. Don't buy no fucking houses down there right now. Do not buy no house. I'm telling y'all what I know. I research this shit. I do it all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Don't buy no houses down there right now. Unless it's in a neighborhood that's 80, at least 80% occupied. If the neighborhood is 80% occupied, buy in that neighborhood if you can get it cheap. If you go into a neighborhood and you go on the street and 3 people live on the block, but there's 20 houses on the block, don't buy no house on that block. Whatever you attempt to do to it and rent it out, you ain't going to ever be able to rent it out because while you're trying to work on it, they're going to be stealing from it. That's a fact. That's how bad Detroit is. I got family in the D. You feel what I'm saying? Buy lots. Buy empty lots. What they going to do? Burn up your grass? If you can buy lots right now out of Detroit, sitting at your home, going online, and you can buy them for $200, $300, $400, $500, buy those lots. Because if you spend $200, $300, $400, $500 for the lot, and your taxes are $120-something twice a year, $200 twice a year, you paying $400, $500 in taxes per year. You sell that motherfucker next 5, 10 years for $30,000, $40,000. You do the math. Look at your motherfucking profit. You ain't got to cut me in on that. I just gave y'all a fucking jewel. Hit that Cash App. Sunshine, put my Cash App in the description box. I just told y'all. Any neighborhood that y'all see, listen, let me tell y'all something. Every neighborhood in any major city in the United States of America that is dilapidated right now and the neighborhoods are fucked up, I tell y'all, buy the lots. Buy the lots. Low maintenance. If they burn it up, they only gonna burn your grass. Grass grows right the fuck back. Houses don't grow back. Spend the money. You can take $10,000 and buy 40, 50 lots in certain cities and sit on them and just pay the little $100 and something, $200 twice a year in fucking property taxes. At the end of the day, when they start to revitalize that fucking neighborhood or regentrify the fucking neighborhood, guess what? You'll get anywhere from $25,000 to $60,000 per lot. It depends on how fast they move in the neighborhood. Facts. I just gave y'all $1 million motherfucking. I gave y'all $1 million worth of advice right there. Right? I gave y'all $1 million worth of advice right there. And you ain't even got to cut me in. Buy the lots. Billy Goat says there in Detroit, buy every fucking lot in any dilapidated community in Detroit that you can buy right now. Just fuck the houses. If you got an extra $10,000 to buy a house to fix up and try to rent, I wouldn't even waste my motherfucking time. I'll take that $10,000 and buy as many lots as I can and sit on them motherfucking bitches and watch within the next 10 to 15 years. At least that'll pass down to your kids. Make sure you put it in the motherfucking trust too at some point. You don't have to do it right off the top. And I guarantee you that 10,000, 10 to 15 years from now, gonna net you over $500,000. Guarantee you. You can get lots in Detroit right now Empty lots, goddammit, where one can build a house on, but you're not going to build. You're going to buy the lots and pay the taxes. You can take $10,000 and you probably with $10,000 can get about anywhere from 30 to 60 properties in Detroit right now. Empty lots. Buy the empty lots. St. Louis, Chicago, Indianapolis, y'all slipped on Indy. Y'all slipped on Indy. But I'm telling y'all, buy them empty lots. That's where your money gonna come from. Empty lots. You can buy the houses, but if the neighborhood ain't starting to come up now, and you ain't close to where you can keep up on your property and make sure everything's still on the up and up, I wouldn't even invest in the property. Or you ain't got somebody like the Shay from the Shay Show maintaining the maintenance on your shit and keeping the eye out on it and so on and so forth, I wouldn't buy it. Buy the lots. Buy the empty lots in these Negro communities. Well, they're not Negro communities because niggas don't own shit in the community. They just destroy the community. But these communities that Negroes is in, that they're destroying, and even the white communities where the ratchet white people destroying their shit, buy the empty fucking lots. I'm telling y'all right now. I just gave y'all $1 million worth of fucking advice. You can take $10,000 right now. And like if you got $10,000 to put in the bank, I'd rather take $10,000 and buy empty lots in a city that I know is up and coming. And I'll buy empty lots. I'll take my $10,000. I'll buy as many lots as I can for the $10,000, and I'll sit on those lots while paying the taxes on those properties. As soon as they come in to revitalize or regentrify that fucking neighborhood, they're gonna offer you $15, $20, $30, $40, $50, even $60,000 per lot. Facts. They did it in my fucking neighborhood, and I told y'all years ago. Y'all didn't listen. That's a fact. I'm just giving y'all some advice. I'm just giving y'all some advice. Buy lots. Buy empty lots. Guy that own black dude who owned multiple businesses around here. I know it. He bought the house 2 houses over, right? He bought that house maybe 5, 7 fucking years ago, and he told everybody he paid like $5,000 for $7,000. No, he didn't. He paid like fucking $2,000 for the house. It was a lot with a house on it. You feel what I'm saying? He held that motherfucker down for years. He didn't do shit to it, but keep it boarded up and people out of it. Do you know he sold that motherfucker for $50,000? 2 houses over from me. He sold it for $50,000 and it looked like it needed to be tore the fuck down. I believe the house is on the market for $200,000+ right now. I'm just saying. He set on it. And he bought a whole bunch. Here's the thing. He bought a whole bunch of properties over here. Even lots. And he sold them. This between this year and last year, I'm not gonna say his name. Between this year and last year, he's profited damn near $1 million motherfucking dollars. That's how many properties he owned around this bitch. Black dude. You know, around my age. You know what I mean? I think he's few years older than me. And he owned multiple businesses around here as well. He's made over $500,000 in the last 2 years off just selling the properties that he done nothing to. He bought and settled. Facts. So, you know, I mean, y'all can take heed, man, or not. You know. I need to speak to Walter or someone in this zone. They are already flipping Chi-Town. Listen, I'm already on Chi, right? I got hella family in Chi. I got more family in Chicago than I have in Indianapolis. You feel what I'm saying? That's how many people I got in my family from Chi. You see what I'm saying? That are in Chi right now. There's another sister, I'm not going to mention her name on this show right now based on the topic that I'm talking about, but she know who she is. You know what I mean? She's in Chi. She does live streams and shit like that. And I told her, she was telling me about an up-and-coming neighborhood. I was telling her about an up-and-coming, well, she was telling the listeners about an up-and-coming neighborhood here. She was telling the listeners about an up-and-coming neighborhood in Chicago and how the properties are being listed for this, that, their other. I immediately saw what was going on, and I told her. She said, my husband has good credit. We did A1 and this, that. I said, spend that money now. Spend that credit now. Buy those properties. They don't want to be in the neighborhood. They don't want to know part of it, but it's an investment for you and your family. If you listen to me, and if your husband got that type of credit and y'all got a few dollars saved, y'all can get them cheap ass $5,000 and $10,000 and $15,000 properties. And I'm gonna tell you something. You're going to have a return to where you'll be able to buy whatever type of house you want cash and still have stupid money left over to keep on pushing. I'm telling y'all, I told y'all years ago about, I studied this shit before I even stepped into this sector. I told people, they didn't listen. Right? If y'all would have listened to me 2 years ago when I tried to get y'all to come up and invest in these properties, us together, equally, and put them back together equally, or even just set on. If 10 or 15, or just say 10 or 15 of us would have fucking invested together and bought all these houses on my block, do you know that we would have fucking spent maybe a couple few $100,000 for all these houses right here? And we'd have turned around and made multi-millions and already got paid. These houses, once done and on the market, they flipping and sold in 6 fucking months. 200,000 plus, 189,000 and up. They were going for 300, 500, 700, 1,000, 1,500, 2,500, 5,000. Lots were going for 500. You know how many people bought all these lots for $500? They sold them for 30,000+ empty lots. Facts. And then they came down and put new houses on. I told y'all 2 fucking plus years ago. Y'all didn't listen. I didn't say put this money in my hands and let me create a Follow This America documentary that I know I'm never going to create. Come up, survey this shit. Let's walk the blocks. Listen, I'm protected in my neighborhood. Regardless. It's not a bunch of people riding around. Let me make sure don't nobody shoot or kill Drew Freeman. It ain't nothing like that. I protect my motherfucking self for one. And number 2, God damn it, I started this shit over here. You feel what I'm saying? Let's just leave it at that. So we're not even going to go there. When we came into this neighborhood, when I was a kid, it was white boys running this shit. We ran them up out this bitch at a very young age. Facts. So, whatever. I just tried to get motherfuckers to come together and let's go into business together. I didn't say put no motherfucking money in my hand. Come see what's what. We'll get an attorney involved if need be. God damn it. And now let's fucking put the money in they hands, purchase the property, and the contracts is written up. Everybody is equal. It's 50-50 down the whole motherfucking board. Ain't no, I'll walk away with 15,000, you walk away with 3 off that house. No, everything was down the middle. But nah, y'all ain't want to get in it, did you? You want to send your money to another nigga to create a Follow This America documentary, and he's the prime motherfucking example and problem of the fatherlessness in America. I would never ever understand. Why didn't you buy one and flip it for 30K? Because the thing of it is first of all, I knew about this shit like 15 years ago. My wife will tell you, but she don't talk on my strings. If I can get my wife to talk on my strings, which I won't, and I'm not even going to ask her to, because that ain't her forte, she'll tell you, goddammit, that for one, I left the game alone a long time ago. For two, I didn't even think I was going to survive. You know what I mean? For three, I was more worried about securing something for my family. You see what I'm saying? And for four, at the time that I was ready, because my thing is I didn't have the money to sit. I did kind of, but I didn't. But I wasn't willing to put all my money in it and sit on it when I initially told my close friends about it and associates and shit like that. You know, I didn't think I was gonna live, so I was spending money like, goddamn it, I'll spend. It's like this. It wasn't nothing for me to spend 5,000, 10,000 in a day. If I seen a car that I wanted, because my whole thing was flipping, I'd buy it. I take my last, you know, especially when I was in the streets. I take my last, and it's like, because I know I'm gonna make that back. But the thing of it was I never thought that I was even gonna live to be the age that I'm at now, based on, you know, where I've been. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is the lifestyle that I was living. This is a simpler example of why I didn't buy a bunch myself, or even more than one. I didn't think I was gonna survive. You feel what I'm saying? So I was out here. If I saw something that I liked or I wanted, I went out and bought it. It was just that simple. Even if it was my last cash on hand, because if I went and spent $10,000 cash on this car, I had X amount of thousands in some other shit. Let's just say that. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I didn't think I was going to make it this long. So what I tried to do is get my homies to come together and let's all chip in on all these properties, and then we all chip in on maintaining it. It's like if y'all understand what I'm about to say, it's almost like, you know, we all got a little bit in it. So if we end up losing, we all just lose a few bucks. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't see us losing. I didn't have that, I didn't have it to where the lifestyle I was trying to live, or I was living, because I didn't think I was going to live. So I was buying whatever, doing whatever. It ain't like, goddamn it, what am I trying to say? It ain't like that I literally had the money to go buy 10, 15, 20, 30 motherfucking properties at once. I'd rather bought, at that time I was buying cars because they flipped a lot easier. You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is to bring other people in and let's go in together. Like, for instance, if we can find a house right now that was for sale or in foreclosure or something for $30,000, and we can get it at a quick sale for $30,000 in my neighborhood. It's like I don't have $30,000 on cash, on debt cash to spend. But if there's a few of us that can come together with the $30,000, knowing that, hey, only thing we got to do is put some gutters up, you know what I mean, and touch up some trim and touch up a few things on the inside, and we can get $170,000 for it. Buy it for 30, then we can turn around and spend about 20 in it, have 50 in it, and get 180. That's 130 profit. You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't have the money to actually put in it at that time, and then turn around, to buy for the 30, put the 20 in it, which would be 50, and then turn around and sit and wait on the sale. But if it was 30 and it was three of us, and we all had 10 apiece, plus, $6,000 a piece for sale on standby, for remodel on standby, to wait 6 months for the sale to make the motherfucking $130,000 profit. That's better for all of us, because we got $15,000 a piece set aside that we can blow. You feel what I'm saying? So we put that together. We buy the house. We get the motherfucking little touch-ups need to be touched up. Put it on the market. Within 6 months of us purchasing it and fixing the little knickknacks, we sell it for 180. We got 50 in it. That's 130 motherfucking profit minus closing costs. You feel what I'm saying? No brainer. That's why I did. I wish when I was young I had the knowledge of like the real estate game and other shit as I do now. It's just I don't have the financial means or backing to make that shake right now. And I mean, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Because I ride past every day through my neighborhood, and it's like I'm just shitty at houses I see that sold 200, 250, 260, 300, $320,000. And I knew we could have got these houses for 5, 7, 10, 15,000. And put another 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50,000 in it. But look at the potential gain. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all, it's like this. You don't really need me. Listen to what I'm saying and invest in your own city. You ain't got to bring me in. I'm just telling y'all. You know what I mean? Think about it. All the money that y'all people done donated to that punk, they could have put in their own motherfucking neighborhood or community, goddamn it. Or they could have came up, goddamn it, and gave me a goddamn finder's fee for finding them property that, goddamn it, I know they gonna be able to double their money at least within 6 motherfucking months to a year. They could have gave me a motherfucking reasonable finder's fee, goddamn it. They'd have still doubled or tripled or even in some cases quadrupled their money. Come on, man. Let's keep it straight 100. Let's stop the hate shit. You feel me? How many do you think it would take to buy a block in Detroit? How many buyers at 500 to 2,000 per person? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Detroit properties are so fucking cheap right now. It's unfucking believable. But here's the issue with Detroit. Anything that you invest in Detroit outside of getting it together real quick and trying to rent, most people in Detroit don't pay their rent any goddamn way. You feel what I'm saying? You see that on the Shake Show. Evictions every rip. They fix them houses. Evictions, goddamn it, 2-3 months after they get into that. That's anywhere in the United States. That's just not something to Detroit. Let me make that clear. You feel what I'm saying? So, shit. Put it like this. If a motherfucker had $50,000 to spend in a neighborhood in Detroit, just think about it. You can take less than $50,000 and almost buy an entire neighborhood in Detroit right now. Almost. You can buy a third of a neighborhood in Detroit right now for around $50,000, $60,000. The problem is renovating it and getting tenants who gon' appreciate the property, not depreciate it, and pay their rent on time. That's the problem with Detroit right now, because Detroit is just fucked up. I'm sorry, it's just fucked up. Detroit is probably the number one city in Detroit the worst city in Detroit right. I mean in Michigan right now. If it ain't, it's in the top 3. That's why I suggest people, if you're gonna go for Detroit right now, buy empty houses. Now, if you can buy a house for 500 that look like a piece of shit need to be tore down, you can even buy the house for 500 at the tax sale or whatever the fuck. And it's so fucked up you need to tear it down. You can pay, well, in Detroit, they may demo it for a little less than 10. Most demos are 10,000 and up. You might be able to get a demo for 5 and up, 5 to 10 grand. So say you get a demo for the top at 10 grand because it's not worth redoing, and you pay 500 for it. So you got 10,500. That's like putting 10,500 in the bank or in a trust fund or in an account or savings account or something that you're never gonna touch right now. You're planning for your future. So you got 10,500 in that lot because they had a house on it. You had to tear it down because you don't want the city to come tear it down. If the city come tear it down, then they gonna tack on their expenses plus the demo expenses. You don't want that tear down yourself. So say you got anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000 in, and now you got an empty motherfucking lot that you got to mow. That's fine. Because when they get it together, you'll be able to sell that lot for 30 to 50, 60,000 fucking dollars. Just hope they get it together sooner rather than later. That's why right now, when dealing with Detroit, I suggest people just buy the empty lots. Because what can they burn up? The grass? That shit grow. It grow right back. Grass seeds. Buy them empty lots in Detroit. Buy them empty lots in your city. Buy everything in any major city. Buy every fucking thing that's in the inner city, near downtown, center township. Buy every fucking thing that's close to the center township in your city. I'm telling you right now, everywhere. I'm telling you. St. Louis, if y'all in motherfucking Missouri right now, y'all better be on St. Louis something stupid. If you not listening. They taking everything inside the inner city. Everything in every major city, and even the minor cities. You'll pull up again? Go ahead and pull up again, man. Ain't nobody tripping off you, man. We ready to go. We ain't ready to go. We ready to go. So stop hitting me on Skype talking about you about to pull up again. You ain't pulled up the first fucking time. So stop it. You feel me? Devontae says, I feel you. Oh my God, I just thought of another area, New Orleans. New Orleans is going to be kind of, see, what people don't understand is when they done the levees in New Orleans, I talked about this shit, I want to say, when did that shit happen in New Orleans? I talked about it around that time. It's been, that's shit, that's been 7-10 years ago. 7-8 years ago, something like that. What was that? What was the new levees? When I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all don't have any documentary or movie on New Orleans, what happened down there, get the documentary When the Levees Broke. I got it on deck. I showed y'all that a couple years ago. Get that documentary When the Levees Broke. There's white people on there telling y'all exactly what happened, and y'all won't believe what they were saying. You got white people in certain communities that was shooting niggas and anybody that just came through their neighborhood, riding down their street trying to get the fuck out of there. And they was shooting and killing these people. When the levees broke. When the levees broke. If you don't have it, get it. Let's see, what year was that? What was that? That was 2000 and what's this? 2019. That was like what? 2002 or 3 or something like that. When was that? Eastern Avenue Soldier. Nigga, get the fuck. Okay. I got niggas that come out on Eastern right now and peel your motherfucking apple back, my nigga. That's the next street over. Eastern, your ass. Eastern Avenue. What? I got niggas that peel your skull back right now on Eastern Avenue. What are you talking about? That's the next street over for me. Eastern Avenue Soldier. That's what I thought. Why did you hang up? Where I'm at. You say you got a username Eastern Avenue Soldier, G. Eastern Avenue Soldier. That's the next street west of me. This niggas on Eastern and peel your motherfucking skull back right now for the dime. Stop it, my G. Why did you hang up? Don't be messaging me and doing that fuck boy and girl shit, G. I'm having a simple conversation with my people. Fuck wrong with you, man? Huh? Fuck wrong with you? See what I'm saying? That nigga, that nigga hung up so motherfucking fast. That was 2005. Actually, that was 14 fucking years ago. damn near 14 years ago, right? We talking about New Orleans, right? Here's what people don't understand about the levees in New Orleans and why they did what they did. First and foremost, people don't understand that it damn near took out everything downtown and close to downtown and adjacent to of New Orleans, right? What people don't understand is New Orleans downtown was predominantly owned by melanated people. Who wants to disagree? Who wants to disagree? Lower Fifth Ward? Yep. Mm-hmm. Huh? Yeah. Predominantly owned by blacks or melanated people. Infamous Mob says, do you still think we don't have the drop on you? Sunshine don't block everything. True needs to be forewarned. Block whatever you want to block, Sunshine. Don't listen to that bitch. Y'all ain't got the drop on me. Y'all will never have the drop on me. That's what you don't understand. That's what you don't understand. I don't have to explain that to you. You will never have the drop on me. We will see. You've been saying for 3+ years. You heard Chucky. He been wanting me dead for all this time, and goddamn it, I ain't dead yet. But he said he was the one that was gonna kill me, right? Y'all know better, man. Y'all know better, man. I'm not playing that game with y'all, and I'm not gonna argue with you. You don't have the drop on me, bitch. You ain't. Only thing you got the drop on is Tommy's nuts dropping on your chin. Means his hot dog is down your throat. That's the only drop you got, man. That's the only drop you got, bro. Just admit it. It's the only drop you got. Because no, Eastern Soldier, don't call me no more. You hung up like a little bitch, nigga. You on Eastern, you the next street over from me, my nigga. Ain't no sense in keep calling me, sir. No, we not gonna do this online back and forth shit, man. We not, stop running. You right, I'm running. I keep on running, sir. I can't stop running because I'm a bitch nigga. I'm gonna keep on running. Please don't call me no more. I'm not playing y'all game. I'm not playing your game. Stop calling me with these threats. If you're gonna kill me, be like Nike and just do it. Or attempt to do it, shall I say. Stop with the online, we about to do this, we about to do that. I'm on Eastern. Eastern is the very next street east of me. West of me, excuse me. It's west of me. Give me the address where you at on Eastern and I'll pull up right motherfucking now with my live stream on. Because I got family on Eastern. And if you come out and you play some games, I'm going to win the games because play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I'm just telling you, it's not a game you really want to play with me. So stop playing that game. I'm not, I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. I'm not here to argue and yell and hoop and holler with you motherfuckers anymore. Get repping time out of here. Lip gloss popping? Nah, that's the motherfuckers who in my chat. But get repping time out of here. That motherfucker been stalking me for years. He ain't been around in a second, but that motherfucker been stalking me for years. Get him out of here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Nah, you see that? We end up getting into real estate and shit like that, and I'm trying to spend some knowledge. Now they want to call my phone. If you come to my house, I'm going to take you as a threat. I don't care. Give me the address, my nigga. Since you're making death threats to me, and I'm not going to call the police, I'm going to come to your fucking address, and I promise you I'm going live instead outside. Give me the address, my nigga. I'm going to show you how I roll. You said you're on Eastern. Nigga, I could walk to your fucking house. 931 Eastern. Alright. He said 931 Eastern. Alright. Let's Google 931 Eastern. Watch this. He just posted in my chat 9:31 Eastern, right? I want y'all to see this, right? Watch this. 9:31. First of all, ain't nothing but white people live. I'm at 9/11. 9:31 is nothing but white people. So you want me to stand in front of white people's house, right? Little do you know, I know a lot of my neighbors, right? Watch this. All right, let me show you 9:31 Eastern, right? (9:31 East). Hold on, let's go back to Google Maps. Let's go to Google Maps. See, hold up, damn it. Okay, the next side of that. Let's go to maps. Okay, 9:31. Bam. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go. Where the fuck is it at? Google didn't change that shit. Maps, where you at? What the fuck is the maps at? Where the fuck is the maps at? First of all, right? I know for a fact you don't live at 9:31 Eastern, right? First and foremost, 9:31 Eastern is an empty house, right? 9:31 Eastern is an empty fucking house. Facts, right? See, you want me to go to 9:31 Eastern so you can, oh, the 911. He's out there. He's trying to kill people at 9:31 Eastern. Dude, I wasn't born yesterday. You damn fool. I could actually go out my front gate, right? Cross the street, go through one of my neighbor's yards, and cut a couple houses over and be at your crib. But it ain't your crib, though. Who you think you fooling, my nigga? We wasn't born yesterday. We wasn't born yet, and let me tell you, I gotta get ready to get up out here. I've been here long enough, Femo. I've been that Chucky fucking boy doing that shit. Hey, I tell you what, go live in front of 9:31 Eastern. When you go live, then I'll come to 9:31 Eastern. I ain't even got to fire up my goddamn truck. That's cool. I save gas. I'll go out my front gate. I cross the street. I go a few houses over after crossing into the next street, and I'm right where you at. I mean, hell, that's walking distance. It's like 2.2 seconds. Go live, nigga. Right, look at rundown. Rundown abandoned lots. No, look at abandoned lots, period, in dilapidated neighborhoods. How can you run down a lot? It doesn't matter. Most lots in cities that are for sale on the tax roll are going for $500 to maybe a couple $1,000. Buy them and sit on them. Low maintenance. All you got to do is go over there and cut the fucking grass and make sure people ain't dumping on the motherfucker. And when they revitalize the neighborhood, people can take and buy 10, 15, 20 properties if they got the money to spend 20 lots in a neighborhood and set on it. If you got that money to put in the bank and let's say, you're going to get a better return by going by a bunch of lots in one community that you know is on the regentrification list. And you're going to turn $500,000 lots into $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per lot. I'm telling you. You ain't even got to cut me in. I'm telling you. Nah, man, what you want, man? Why you stalking, man? I'm talking about.
Come outside, bro.
You outside? Go live
with me, cuz.
You ain't outside.
I'm outside my crib, nigga. What's up?
Go live. What's up?
What's up? What you mean, cuz?
Nah, so you going live outside of that address?
Bro, do you want me? Why I gotta go live, bro?
You gotta
just
go
come
live.
on here, bro.
No.
Stop playing.
No. Stop. Because I'm about to hang up on you with this dick in the booty, high ass dope fiend shit. Go live. Let me hang up on you. Go live in front of that address, and I'm pulling up, my nigga.
All right, how about this? How about I go live in front of you?
No. I just told you. Go live in front. I'm blocking you because Eastern Soldier ain't no motherfucker on Eastern a soldier unless you die. That's a fact. So the house you talking about is empty. Matter of fact, I'm gonna prove it tomorrow. I'm gonna prove it. And if I don't prove it's empty tomorrow, I'm gonna prove it ain't inhabited by you. See, you trying to set me up right now tonight, and you think I'm dumb enough to fall for the okie doke. All I'm telling you to do is you the next street over, a couple houses over. You're a couple houses over in the very next street over, according to you. All I'm asking you to do is go live in front of the house. You posted the address in my chat, which you claim to be your address. So why won't you go live in front of that address? Why won't you go live in front of that address? You posted the address in my chat. Go live in front of that address right now and stay live. Watch me pull up. I got the right to go wherever the fuck I want to go. You understand? Matter of fact, I'm going to walk my dog low. Since it's in walking distance. And I'm just going to be walking down. And let's see what happens. But you got to go live from that address. You go live from that address, I'm coming out to walk my dog. Because I think it's about time for me to walk my dog. So I got to get ready to get up off here, people. Because it's about time for me to walk my dog. You feel what I'm saying? It's about time for me to walk my dog. So let's see if that individual go live from, what was the address in the chat he posted? 9:30 something Eastern. You ain't nothing but 4 or 5 houses over, next block over. 4 or 5 houses down, next block over. See, this is the intelligence that you don't possess. Odds are on one side of the street, evens are on the other. Odds are on the west side of the street, evens are on the east side of the street, at least here in Indianapolis. So you're 1 block over. You said 36? Okay, you're on that house is on the west side of Eastern. Real easy. So I know don't look to the right, look to the left. I mean, don't look to the left, look to the right from where I'm coming from. You know, my GPS and my mental is something stupid. You feel me? So I'm just saying, stop trolling, man. Go live from that address. I mean, you posted the address live in my chat. So what's the problem with you going, why is there a problem with you going live from that address? And stay live till I walk up. I'm not even pulling up, my nigga. I'm gonna walk up. Because it's like only a few houses. And it ain't even a whole fucking street. It's like it ain't even a half a block. It's like what? 20 steps. I'm 20 steps between streets. Maybe 40. I mean, literally, me walking, you probably 20 to 40, I'd say 20 to 40 from my porch. You probably, if you at that address, you're like 20 to 40 steps west. And it probably 60 to 80 steps south, nigga, on the west side of the street. Nigga. That's easy. Ain't gonna cost me no gas. You do know I drive 454 big block. You feel me? Anyway. Detroit, Chicago, 5th Ward, all abandoned flooded zones in New Orleans, etc. It ain't much. See this? Y'all better see New Orleans. I'm gonna do a show on this shit. I'm gonna do a show specifically geared towards what I'm talking about. Buy the lots. Trump is about to make Chicago ground zero. No, he's not. Chicago been ground zero. He can't make something ground zero that's already ground zero. If Trump does that, the only thing Trump is about to do is acknowledge that Chicago is ground zero. Right? But let's go. Let's expand our thought process, Sunshine. Do you know that ground zero is the Midwest? Agree or disagree, Sunshine? Ground zero ain't Chicago. Ground zero is the Midwest. Facts. That's a fact. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I know and what I got to back up what I'm saying. Don't nobody believe what I say anyway. The Midwest is ground zero. That's a fact. That's a fact. Midwest been ground zero for the last fucking 30 years. Midwest been ground zero for the last 30 years. 25 to 30 years, the Midwest has been ground zero. I want y'all to do something. I want y'all to Google investments and actual profits made in the Midwest in the last 15 years in real estate, and tell me it doesn't lean back to the Midwest. Yeah, you got a lot of properties in Cali that went for 6.5 billion, or I mean not billion, million, and properties in Florida, and properties in here, and properties in there. But go research them properties from what they sold for, and watch that you see that they are listed now for a third or a half or 2/3 of what they paid for it, meaning that they're losing money in a lot of the states that y'all think that is the best state to live in. Check your facts. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna get y'all too goddamn much on this motherfucker. Ain't nobody hit my motherfucking Cash App tonight on this stream. Every stream I come live, my Cash App needs to ring the alarm. If it don't, fuck it. I ain't gonna give y'all too much. I'll give y'all enough to make you go research. Do your research. Google it. Google it. Google ain't your friend, but Google will tell you some shit if you pay attention. What about Tennessee? Tennessee is like, Tennessee gonna be before Detroit, but Tennessee is like a little bit out. It's like a real long-term investment. I'll say that. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm trying not to say much. I know a lot about what people think I don't know about. Tennessee is like a long-term investment. Detroit is definitely a long-term investment. Indianapolis was like a quick investment and a return on your investment. I told y'all less than 2 years ago about where I'm at right now, didn't I? Didn't I do that, Sunshine? Did you see my video where I went live the other day and showed you the properties? And people actually living in them, white people who bought them. And only right here, black people bought the one across the street from me. Other than that, they're all Europeans, damn near. I'm just trying to, put people up on game, man. Y'all ain't got to cut me in, but take your money and invest it wisely. Some of y'all that donated to the Fatherless America in 2013, if you'd invested in 10th Street via True Freeman, you'd have got your motherfucking money back and a hellified return off of your initial investment inside of 2 fucking years. 2013 to 2019, over 6 years, and you ain't got a return on your investment on the Fatherless America documentary. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, y'all donated over $250,000 to Tommy in the Follow This America documentary starting as early as 2013. I didn't tell you to invest shit by putting your money in my pocket. I told you to come on up and see what the fuck I'm talking about, and let's go in together. And inside of 2 years, we all could have pitched in 10 grand a motherfucking piece, goddamn it, and walked out with probably $250,000 a piece. That's a fact. But y'all ain't want to do that, did you? Okay. All right. Don't listen to me. Don't. I mean, don't listen to motherfuckers who claim they're gonna create a Follow This America documentary that's already been created. And I'm the first. This is what I don't get. And certain people are talking about this, but they're not telling you and they're saying a white man created this and created the book and wrote this and wrote that. I'm the first person to bring to the forefront that David Blankenhorn wrote the motherfucking book 20-something years ago, Follow This America. I'm the first one to bring to y'all via YouTube video, and I'm going to find my video. I've done multiple on it. And that Oprah Winfrey even done something on it is about 3-4 years ago? Matter of fact, 4 or 5 years ago. It's like 6-7 people on IMBD, the movie site, that created a Follow This America documentary long before him. First one was David Blankenhorn. He wrote a book about it. And you know why Tommy ain't? Here's one of the main reasons Tommy will never come out with that Follow This America documentary. It's because I told y'all, David Blankenhorn is who he's trying to make his movie off of. David Blankenhorn's book. This is what y'all don't understand. There's always a method to my madness, or what y'all perceive to be my madness. And when I first broke that shit, I told y'all David Blankenhorn was the first one to write a book or a movie about it. He didn't do a movie, he did a book. He's the first person. Hold up, what the fuck was that? Hold up. Creeping on something. But he's the first person to write a book about it. The movies came after. The documentaries came after. Oprah Winfrey done a documentary on it. Here's what's crazy. It's a lot of people doing videos talking about that, or that had been. But I'm the first person that brought that to social media. I'm the first person to bring the fact that a Follow This America has already been created 5, 6, 7 times over prior to him getting y'all $250,000+ off of creating one. First person to do it was David Blankenhorn. Google it. Right? You know why he ain't gonna create that documentary and produce it? Because in the video, the multiple streams that I did, I told y'all that I promise you that he's making the documentary off of David Blankenhorn's book. He wasn't making it off of the books. I mean, he wasn't making it off of the movies. Oprah Winfrey, and there's a couple others that did it. You feel what I'm saying? But Oprah Winfrey did it too. She did a series on it. You know, but what I did say is I guarantee you that if he do come out with the documentary, I guarantee you that it is an almost exact replication or reproduction of David Blankenhorn's book. How many people can confirm that that were here listening to the live stream that I did, 2.5, 3 years ago? I'm the first person that did that. Now people want to talk about it, but they don't want to tell you who actually brought that to the forefront. Because out of all the people that were getting that Tommy, not one of them talked about that Follow This America documentary and where it originated from. I did. I'm the first person that did it. And everybody talking about it, they refused to tell you, well, True Freeman, the one made the video and exposed that, because you will, and I got mine on private. I can go back to the timestamp and date and prove when I made multiple, but I can prove when I first made that live stream, and I can prove that nobody can show me facts and evidence through YouTube timestamps and dates that they made a video to prove what I proved prior to me proving it. There will never be a Follow This America documentary. First of all, here's what people don't understand. Russell Simmons, Professor Griff, a bunch of others were supposed to be in it. How many people remember the live stream that I done 2.5 years ago? And I told y'all that Tommy was sent a cease and desist by some of these real celebrities not to use them or their content within that documentary. How many people remember that? Press 1. Whoever hit that Cash App just now, appreciate that. Appreciate that. How many people remember that? Damn, that was a decent donation. I thank you for that. Let me give you a thumbs up. There you go. Appreciate that. How many people remember that? I told y'all. I said, I know for a fact that if you go to IMBD right now, and I got the chronology of that IMBD Follow This America, that order Follow This America being put on IMBD by Tommy Sotomayor. And I can show you how slowly but surely within my archives, you start seeing, first you seen all the celebrities that were supposed to be in it face there on IMBD, the movie site. And then all of a sudden you saw their face disappear and some of their names disappear. They sent him a cease and desist order. It will never be created. That's why he's not talking about it. The people that were supposed to be in the movie, 98% of them sent him a cease and desist order, and he can never produce that movie with their content in it. Or that documentary. It was never to be a movie. It was to be a documentary. Documentaries and movies are two separate things. Facts. I'm the first one to point that out. But guess what? Other people taking credit for my work. Go figure. And a lot of people, some people are not taking credit for my work, but when they speak of it or about it, they refuse to say, well, True Freeman the first one to do this and do that. It's cool. I got my shit archived. That's the difference between me and other people. You feel what I'm saying? Show me another. Give me the name of the YouTuber and give me the link or the title to the video where any other YouTuber that precedes my video did a video telling y'all that David Blankenhorn is the first one that we know of to tackle the fatherlessness in America by way of a book that he wrote titled A Fatherless America. Show me something. Name them. Put them in my chat. Don't block them. Put their name in. Don't block anybody that posted. Put their name in my chat. Put the YouTuber's name in my chat. Right, he moved them from his credits. Go to IMBD right now. He removed them from his credits and he removed their face. But y'all forgetting that over 2 years ago, I told y'all that Tommy had been sent a cease and desist order by the attorneys of multiple celebrities in regards to the Follow This America documentary, in which they gave Tommy some content thinking that it was in the best interest of our people. When they realized that it wasn't and what he was about, they sent him a cease and desist. You notice Tommy never responded to that, but it responds to anything else I say. Right, TD Jakes also did a Follow This America. I see you Googling right now. I told y'all there's many people done something on the Follow This America. Oprah Winfrey, TD Jakes, David Blankenhorn, and it's like two others. Facts. I'm the first one to actually dig that deep. Facts. Go look. Google it. Just Google it right now and tell me I'm lying. It's about who strikes hardest and not who strikes first. I didn't strike first. I just brought facts first. I'd rather strike last. You shoot at me first, but you don't know how to shoot. Right? I strike back by shooting back to defend myself. I'm going to hit my target. That's the difference between me and you. So you say it's about who strikes hardest, not who strikes first. I agree to an extent. I'm not trying to strike first. I didn't strike first when I dropped that information. I just dropped the information first. But when it comes to street shit, life shit, survival of the fittest, I want them to strike first. And I ain't going to strike hard. I'm just going to hit the target that I'm striking. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So, being my cash app ain't ringing off. Y'all want me to go a little bit longer? Fuck that. I get paid for what I do now. Fuck that. Hit that cash app. Actually, I don't even want to go any longer. I'm about to go. But I appreciate any support before I go. You know what I mean? And it's like this. We're going to remove this string as soon as I get done. I mean, because we know what it's going to do. But I'm going to tell you right now. If I ain't got support within the first 15, 20 minutes every time I go live, I'm going to shut that motherfucker down just like that, and I'm going to move on about my business. I'm not going to keep entertaining y'all for free, and in fact, I'm not even entertaining y'all at all. I'm speaking facts and truth. You feel what I'm saying? So those who rock with it, you know, if everybody come together, show a little bit of love, show a little bit of support for the truth and the honesty that I speak and the facts and shit that I bring, then we can make some shit shake. Other than that, I'm going to do my thizzle the way that I do it. Shutting chats down, doing what I do, short streams, the whole nine. Yes, talk about those lots in New Orleans, please. That's down the line somewhere. I like really. I mean, if you can, here's what I would say. I don't have to talk about it in great lengths. What I would say is this. If you can find some lots in fuck just New Orleans, if you can find lots in any minor or major city right now that is close to downtown, with which is within the like for instance, Indianapolis is a 465. You can actually jump on 465 at on the south side of Indianapolis. You can jump on 465 and you can continue to do a loop around the city as if you was at, the racetrack at the Indy 500. Everything inside of that racetrack, buy it if you can afford it in any city. Make sense, Sunshine? Anything inside of the loop of the highway, the major highway in any city, by everything close to downtown, adjacent to downtown, north, east, south, west. Facts. That's it. That's what you do. They pushing niggas and ratchetness outside of the loop. They pushing niggas outside of the track. They don't even want them in the stands adjacent to the track. They pushing them outside of the track. Only intelligent people will understand what the fuck I just said. That's a fact. Do your research. You feel me? So, hey, ain't nobody hitting my cash out while I'm going out. It don't matter. It is what it is. True Freeman 317. I'm out. Catch y'all when I catch y'all. Sometime later this week. I'm out. Hey, that cash app is right there. Hit that bitch.